Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. This is Sunaina. I think I'm on the roll right now. So, in one day, I'm uploading two zodiac signs, which is a big time achievement for a person like me who kind of runs for their time all the time. Okay, that's me. But today, again, as I said, I'm on the roll. Okay, so my first video is still uploading in the YouTube channel. It takes a little time because that video had become a little longer, but I have explained that I have halted the November readings because of the time span that we just hardly have a few more days before the end of the month. So I have halted that reading and I have jumped into the December reading, December 2018, from the 1st to the 15th, so that people or my cross watchers, the viewers, my subscribers, everybody will get the taste of the fresh energies that is coming into everybody's life. So having said that, I did my first reading with Taurus, which you will get to see a little while later as it uploads. And then I'm jumping into another water sign today after having done an earth sign in the morning. I'm jumping into a water sign, which is that of the Pisces. Okay. So again, from February until March, that is the time period of the Pisces. Okay. And they are water signs, they are good people, but again, it's a sign of a fish. So the Pisces I have met in my life, generally I actually had good experience with my Piscean friends, but I did notice that they have a trait of swimming in two directions like the fish, so sometimes they can be moody, quite moody at times, and sometimes they are different, absolutely the opposite of being moody. Okay, they're very playful, light-hearted conversationalist and all that. So, but again, every zodiac sign has their pros and cons, their good side, their bad side. So to me, and Pisces, oh, before I forget, Pisces, why am I saying Pisces? Pisceans, they are in general, men and women, they tend to be very intuitive. Again, because they are the water sign. In general, I've seen water signs are very intuitive. Cancer being the most in that regard, in the scale of being less, a little bit more, and the most. Okay, so Cancer tops the list, and after Cancer comes Pisces. Okay, Scorpio and Pisces are kind of similar in regards to their intuitions, but Pisces is, I think for me, Pisces are a little bit more intuitive than perhaps Scorpio is. Okay, so they're deep down in their heart, they are very prone to hearing their intuition. They are very prone to understanding their intuition. They are very prone to hearing the voices that speak out to them. Okay, and they also can judge the other person based on their intuition more so than probably their intelligence or probably their insight to the other person's personality or whatever the traits the other person shows, but they have a basic way, the Pisces have a basic way of judging their opposite side, but that comes only through deep set intuitions that they follow. Okay, so they are kind of like the high priestess, but maybe not totally like the high priestess in regards to wisdom and all that, but to a certain extent, they do actually get into the mode of being the high priestess most of the time, because they love to acknowledge their intuition, or their intuitive sides. So that's Pisces for me, just in a nutshell at the moment. I could talk about zodiac signs for a long time, but then the reading suffers. So having said that, this love read is for the sign of Pisces for the month of December 2018. from the 1st to the 15th. Again, this is not time stamped. You will be able to watch it as and when your spirit calls for it, okay? And this video will always be available to you. You may want to see it now, you may want to see it 5 days later, you may want to see it a month later, whichever way it works for you, okay? And also, having said that, I would like to thank again to all the people, to YouTube, for having given me this opportunity to reach out to millions of people out in the world, out in my twin flame community, all the people with whom I'm sharing my views, my spiritual work, my spiritual guidance, everything that can float in and out from me to reach you, okay? So thank you once again for being a part of my journey in here, and really heartfelt thank you again to all the people who have also subscribed to my channel, okay? Now, having said that, let's get down to the reading here. Now, this is again a very interesting reading for me as far as December 1st to the 15th is concerned for the zodiac sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If this doesn't resonate with you, don't take it. Check your Sun, Moon, Rising as well, okay? And if it resonates with you, jump into the reading and have fun as I am at this point in time, okay? So, but again, this reading is a little bit more complicated than this reading should have been, or I had assumed it would be. Again, my table is all kind of messed up with too many cards in here, but I had no option but to pick them up and see what's going on. Now, in the life of the Pisces, men or women, irrespective, there has been a certain change in their love situation, and that change has occurred because of the past experience of the Pisces, himself or herself, okay? And I do have the cards explaining what has happened in the past to that person, to the Pisces, okay? So now let's jump into the reading, and as I go along, we will talk more about it to find out what the Pisces, what my spirits has in store to say for the Pisces, okay? Or the Piscean energies. Now, the person in the life of the Pisces in the month of December 2018, 1st to the 15th, he or she, respective, feels very blessed to have the Pisces in their life, okay? And they are actually so happy because I believe that the significant other possibly had nobody in their life before the Pisces walked into their life. Or maybe they too had some bad experience before, for which they were kind of in hibernation. They did not get down to socializing, or whatever the situation could have been for that person. Different people have different situations that may have occurred to them. They may have lost their trust on the basis of their past experience. Something like this could have happened with a significant other in the life of the Pisces. But as of December is concerned, that person feels very grateful and obliged to the universe. And therefore you can see that the offering that he or she is making to the universe in return for having the Pisces in their life, okay? She's actually so happy that she's picking up the cup to offer her gratitude to the universe. Basically thanking the universe for having given that man or the woman in her or in his life, okay? So that's the energy of the significant others in the life of the Pisces in the month of December 2018. Now, having said that, the Pisces himself or herself is in the Seven of Wands energy, but this side of the vice versa tarot suggests or tells me that the person himself or herself has also learned a very big lesson or lessons in their life, okay? And that lesson could have come down from a few years before, or it could have happened in the recent past. But the final thing is that the lesson has been learned by the man or the woman in the zodiac sign for themselves. Okay, and that is the reason this person, the lesson he has learned has been so tough on him, that he now knows and is guarding himself and guarding his position, his self-worth, his understanding, his wisdom, his intuition in this journey of love. Okay, because of the tough lessons that has been learned from the recent past or maybe from the distant past, doesn't matter, but the lesson has been learned. Now, I wanted to find out what kind of lesson this person has learned, the Pisces, himself or herself. I just wanted to know out of curiosity. And this is what I get is the Ten of Swords energy in the reverse. Okay, so which tells me that the Pisces themselves have been undergoing a certain situation in the distant past or in the recent past, whichever situation could resonate with you, which had brought them close to being in the Ten of Swords energy. Now, at this moment in December, the Ten of Swords energy does come up as a clarification for the lessons that he or she has learned, but it comes up in the reverse to say that this energy is slowly walking out, and this person, the Pisces himself or herself, is killing the Ten of Swords energy. They don't like it anymore. They don't want that hurt. They don't want the pain. They don't want anything to do with the Sword energy here, especially the Ten of Swords. And like I explained in the video I uploaded, or it's uploading right now, once the Ten of Swords energy goes into the reverse position, the sun rises from there. And you can see the yellow color, that's the sun that is rising from behind the swords. So whatever has been troubling the Pisces for so long in regards to the love situation, that particular feeling is being killed at this point in time. Okay, this person doesn't want this energy anymore, and he wants to see or she wants to see the sun here. Okay, so therefore this particular energy is getting into that position of being killed by the Pisces himself or herself. So this is the Pisces in the month of December from the 1st to the 15th, killing this kind of an energy for himself or herself. Okay, to get out of that situation, to walk out of that feeling of guilt, entrapment, fear, whatever the situation may have been for the person. Okay, so that is what the Pisces will be working on in the overall energy on the spiritual side in the month of December from 1st to the 15th. Excellent. I mean, it's really very nice. When I see cards like this and I get readings like this, I just love to continue. Okay, now the cards or the cards that is crossing them, for both these people, the significant other and the Pisces themselves, the card, again, 3 cards have flown out here too. One is that of the World, one is that of the Ten of Cups, and one is that of the Four of Swords. So which tells me that the energies that is crossing them both in the month of December 1st to the 15th, they definitely want the world, both of them. They want that happiness. They know that everything is linked in this world. Emotions, celebrations, achievement, self-worth, self-esteem, confidence, togetherness, love, fulfillment, anything that I might want to say in here is all linked with the World card. So both of them, the significant other and the Pisces themselves, they want the World energy in their love life. And they also want the Ten of Cups. Now the Ten of Cups in this side is a little different story than the Ten of Cups on the other side. Okay, this Ten of Cups is telling me that these two people over here, the Pisces and the significant other, whoever is in the life of the Pisces at this point in time, they have realized that their love has been written in the stars. It's an universe, it's the universe that has brought them together. It's not them who have found each other more so in the physical world, but it's also the magic of the universe which has drawn the two people together. So for these two people, love is flowing from the universe. Now, whether love is in the spiritual world or love is in the physical world doesn't matter. Love is love, okay? But for these two people in the month of December, this energy is crossing both of them to suggest that both of them are realizing that their togetherness is coming from somewhere outside their boundaries, outside the world that they know or they have lived in for so long. Okay, so somebody else is playing their Cupid role in having brought the two of them together in this journey of love. Okay, so the world, the 10 of cups, and then you have the 4 of sword energy. Now, the 4 of sword energy is that again of rest. To me, it suggests that both of them have been kind of tired doing their own little, work in the process of their love, settling issues, fighting issues, maybe whichever circumstances they might have got trapped in. That both of them have a role in this. Okay, both of them now is going to rest for some time in the month of December to find again their energy and strength back. So something has happened in the recent past affecting both their love lives. Okay, affecting their togetherness in the situation of love. So that is the reason why the Pisces themselves is now killing the energy of the 10 of swords. So something has happened which is which has bothered both of them, the significant other as well as the Pisces themselves. Okay, so now is the period in the month of December from the 1st to the 15th. After having found their happiness or going to find their happiness, being blessed by the universe in this 10 of cups position where love is flowing into them automatically. Somebody else is, like I said, somebody else is playing a role, a magic role in bringing the two people together in this journey. And now, after all the realization and the fight in the external world, they are now both going to rest in the month of December, taking some time off from this usual mess that happens in the physical world. Okay, which is okay, which is a good energy too. I mean, you all definitely need to rest, need to take time for yourself, to understand yourselves better, to spend time with each other, to get the bonding, to get the affections, the mutual feelings, the togetherness of the situations, brainstorming a little bit here and there, sharing your views with one another, for which that rest is very much needed. Okay, the foundation of both these people in the world of the Pisces is that of the 4 of Pentacles. Again, the focus is on finance for both of them. Okay, they want money, they want cash, they want liquid cash, they want the liquidity of them, of their bank balance or whatever that they are building up from now on. Okay, so they are focusing, both of them are focusing on the foundation of that, which is the finance, the money part of their life. Okay, but again, this card is also suggesting that finance and money is a part of your love. Definitely you need the finance to protect your love, to guard your love, to have a good beginning to this entire journey. You definitely need money in your pocket, but at the same time, it's not only money that you need, you also need the metaphysical creativity, you need the air, water, earth, fire energy. You need a mix of every little portions and drops that you find in the spiritual world to make this beautiful journey even happier than what you have known for this long. Okay, so the foundation card is concentrating a little bit on the money matter for both the Pisces and the significant other in the month of December, where they are definitely going to have to work on this issue, which will give their love life more stability and more happiness in the physical world, which is definitely a requirement. But as I said, in the spiritual world, the money matter is not the requirement. In the spiritual world, it's the metaphysical qualities that is required to build your love in the right way. Okay. So now the past energy of the Pisces, okay, the past energy of the Pisces seems to be kind of yeah, seems to be kind of a little messy out here in the past, okay? Now the Pisces, like I said in the beginning, the Pisces has this 10 of sword energy in the reverse now. And there is a reason behind that. I was talking about the hurt, the pain, the betrayal, the conflict that has occurred in the life of the Pisces for them to have learned the lesson in their own way. Okay, but what has happened to them is also quite amazing. Okay, if I were to take these cards, what has happened to the Pisces is that they were waiting for someone. Okay, they were holding on to the wands, the 3 of wand energy, for quite some time. They were waiting for their ship to come to them. They were waiting for the person they loved, okay, in their own way. So that kind of an energy is there in the recent past or in the distant past, whichever one that you might want to resonate with. But then something happened. The ships did not come to the harbor, okay, and the Pisces themselves could not move from where they were still holding on to the 3 wands. So they were kind of left stagnant in that position for a very long time. After which, the Pisces turned into a fool. Okay? He or she turned into a fool to have a new beginning, to make a new beginning for themselves, because they were tired of waiting for their ships to come in. Okay? That never sailed in for them. So they became a fool to take over the control of their own self, to understand their own intuition, to jump into their new landscape, okay, without considering to find out who might get hurt in the process or what might happen next. That was not their concern in the past. So they were taking their leap of faith, okay, and that is exactly what the Pisces did by becoming or by holding on to the universe for its magic. Okay, because the universe, he or she knew, was working for them, okay, in the recent past. And the universe was providing all the guidance to the Pisces to work according to how the entire journey should be worked upon. Okay, so the universe played its magic upon the Pisces for him or her to leave the 3 of wand energy, because the ship, as I said, did not float or did not come into their harbor, for which they had been waiting for quite some time, okay, and they had only been kept waiting, which made them turn into a fool to take a leap of faith into the next horizon, into the next landscape, to find their new beginning, to find their purpose, to find the mission, to find their happiness. And this magic was being created not by the Pisces themselves, it was being created and worked upon by the universe, who was playing an equally important role in the destiny of the Pisces, which of course made him or her move away, because, as I said, the ship never came. Okay, the ship never arrived for the Pisces in the past. And that is the reason the Pisces had to let go of that ship. He or she stopped waiting for that love. Okay, they let it go, they cut it off, and they had moved away into a much calmer water. Okay, and here in this portion of the card, the Pisces is holding the cup of love. Okay, he's holding the cup, which is the cup of love, to be offered to the person who comes in his or her way. That is how the recent past has unfolded for the Pisces, that made him go into the Knight of Sword energy. He rushed forward, or she rushed forward without looking back. Once they found that cup, once they found the person they love, that's why I said in the beginning itself that the significant other is also feeling blessed to have the Pisces in his or her life. And that's because it's a new love that's come into the life of the Pisces at this point in time. Okay, so definitely there has been a development for the Pisces themselves from the recent past that made him or her act like the Knight of Sword without thinking, cutting through, rushing forward, swift, that's what I want, that's what I get, and that's my cup of love, and that's me, and that's it. That is the energy of that was the energy of the Pisces in the recent past, or maybe a little distant past, whichever way things have worked. Okay, when I say the recent past, I'm not mentioning a time frame. A distant past could be a year, could be a year and a half, whatever that has happened through this portion of time. It's because of this reason, as I explained. It's because of the Pisces in that reason. Okay, that's why I said this reading would turn out to be a little bit more complicated than I had expected it to happen. Anyways, so here we go. Now, in the present energy, in December, the 1st to the 15th, how does the Pisces feel about the entire thing? In the physical world, okay, in the physical 3D, the Pisces feels trapped, okay? So obviously there has been something that has happened with the beginning of this love, because I have a feeling this love is a new love, okay? This is not somebody old that the Pisces has been having in his or her life. There has been a development in the recent times that has brought a new person. This is my interpretation, ladies and gentlemen. I could be totally wrong, but this is how I look into it with whatever energies that I see out here. Okay, so again, take what resonates with you. If it doesn't, toss it out of the window. Okay, but in the 3D phase of their life, in the month of December, the Pisces still feels the 8 of Swords energy, which is feeling tight in a situation that they don't want, and that is the reason in the overall energy, as I said before, and just a reminder, they are trying to kill the 10 of Swords energy to release themselves from this kind of complication that they are having to go through in the month of December or the first 2 weeks of December. Okay, now over here, that's the present energy. In the future, going a little bit forward in the future, again, the Pisces themselves have the Knight of Swords energy, okay? And the Knight of Swords energy, this energy kind of reminds me of the energy of the Fool. I don't know why, but whenever I see this card, I think of this card as that of being a fool. Not a fool in the negative way, because a fool is never the negative card. It's a very major arcana. It's the beginning of another journey, that kind of a feeling. But in this card as well, because of the way the card is depicting, when the man is rushing over the mountains, doesn't care, he has the sword in his hand and he is kind of rushing forward. He's gaining momentum with each and every step in the future, going forward in the month of December. This is the energy of the Pisces that will kind of be absorbed in themselves, okay? With the present energy being trapped, of course, but that energy will not be there for too long, because the Pisces, as I said, will get into the mode of being the Knight of Swords again, okay? Taking their leap of faith, taking that time, taking that intuition into account, okay? Hearing their logical, rational side of whatever that they are proposing to do going forward in the month of December. And this is happening, this kind of an energy is happening. It's because It's because before this person, the Pisces themselves, they had kind of been begging for love. Okay? There was no love in their life for some reason, and that is why the distant energy, the past energy, tells me that the person has been waiting for the ship to come in that never came in. So now, if you look at these two cards, you would be able to correlate as to what the advice or the message is to us from my spirit. Okay, so there has been a heartbreak in the recent past where the Pisces themselves have been giving a lot, but the other person had only been taking it and receiving it, whosoever was in their life at that point in time. And that has left the Pisces drained, where they had kind of become not beggars, but they had been kind of pleading to be loved. Okay, they were in fact trying to be loved. They were kind of forcing themselves to be loved. Okay, not in the wrong way, but in the most most harmless way. They were kind of looking forward to being loved by the person that was there in their life before. And that's the reason why I said that the energy I have picked up on is that of a new love in the life of the Pisces, okay, which has taken place. All right, so this is why he or she will not wait. They will want to rush forward. Reason being that they are collecting information, okay? They are growing, they are collecting information, they are holding on to those kind of information that is coming to them for them to take the next step forward, okay? Because they don't want this energy anymore. And that's the reason why they are absorbing this energy into their life going forward in the month of December. Again, as I said before, and see again, I've got this card in here, their intuition is telling them to do so. I said the Pisces are very intuitive people. They, kind of take into the mode of being the high priestess. They're very secretive. They will not let you know. That's the way the Pisces work. They do not want to let it out. They do not want to talk about it. They do not want to make a big noise about that intuitive part of their story. But deep down in their heart, in their soul, this is what plays the major role in their life. And this is what they actually believe in, okay? And this is happening again because they had once been left out in the cold. Now the card is in reverse, okay? So they don't want to be left out in the cold anymore. So all these energies are making the Pisces go back into the mode of being the Knight of Swords, where they definitely want to see the sun again. They want happiness, but they want that happiness after they do the balancing act, okay? So that is the reason this balancing of the act is going to bring together all the energies in the Wheel of Fortune that is going to make the Pisces work for whatever that they are working for or looking forward to, okay? So that is the reason why the Pisces will turn themselves going forward in the month of December back into the Knight of Swords energy, which they already had once and now they're going to have it again, okay? So that is what they are looking for and will have it going forward in the month of December. This is their future. Now, in the present situation in the 3D in the month of December, what will be the energy of the significant other was my question. The person who is in the life of the Pisces, okay? The new person, as I would like to say, because I have a strong feeling that somebody new has entered the life of the Pisces, okay? Now that significant other is doing the temperance act of balancing, okay? She or he is also kind of balancing the Pisces in their own way, okay? By balancing the spiritual, the metaphysical, the worldly matters, the issues, the 3D issues, and every other kind of conflict issues that may have come up, she or he in the present self in the 3D is doing the act of balancing for themselves and even for the person they love. That's the Pisces. Okay, that's the present energy in the 3D for the significant other. In the environment, the Pisces themselves have a lot of issues to deal with. Okay, and that's why I said before, again as a reminder, that they are trying to kill that kind of issues, the 10 of Swords energy. They don't like it, they don't want it. Okay, they want this new beginning with the person they love. They want this new beginning with the person they admire. Okay, they care for. Their heart tells them that this person is meant for them, because their love has come from the universe. Okay, the universe has played a major role in bringing the two people together, whereas in the past, the person had been waiting and waiting for that love that never came to him or her. Okay, so therefore, in the environment, the Pisces definitely have a lot of issues which is entangled in their lives. Okay, so in the environment, that needs to be taken care of, that needs to be resolved before the person can even move forward into the next phase of their journey. But this is definitely in the month of January for the Pisces themselves. Okay, now in the hopes and fear situation, the Pisces themselves have to confront their own demons. Okay, it's time for them. That's what the universe is making them do. They cannot hide under the rug anymore or under the covers of their sheet anymore. Okay, they have to get out of that and they have to face their demons. And that means that they have to be that strong in order to confront their own demons. Okay, those demons could be from the outside world, or this demon could be the inside of the Pisces themselves. Because if that is not done properly, then it's difficult for the Pisces to reach the Empress and to give and for the Queen of Cups that he or she happens to love. Okay, so therefore this new person in the life of the Pisces, I'm telling this as a new person because of the past energy here. So it's my understanding that this new person is a person the Pisces really admires, respects, wants them, and that is the reason why the Pisces in the hopes and fear will now have to confront their own demons, to fight off those demons in order to get what they are aiming for. That's the Empress and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so that's their own hopes and fears, that they will be able to confront this demon. Whether the demon is in the myth, like I said, whether the demon is a person or whether the demon is the evil in themselves, whichever way that might resonate or work for you. Okay, so that's in the hopes and fear situation. In the outcome, I've got death. So which means the Pisces will be successful in confronting their own demons, in killing the 10 of Swords energy, okay, in freeing themselves from the 8 of Swords energy, in untangling the issues in their environment. Okay, and all this is because they want to reach the Empress in the right way and the Queen of Cups. Okay, where the offering will be on a mutual ground. Okay, so therefore the death situation here in the outcome is an important card. It's a major arcana here, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So take this with a pinch of salt. Okay, as this death is going to come in the life of the Pisces in the month of December. Okay, and that's happening again. That's happening because of a few reasons. I had to clarify this. I'm sorry, I had to clarify this, you know. It's because of a couple of things that has happened here. Okay, let me start off with this side in here. Okay, it's because of the Seven of Pentacles, the harvest that did not yield him any result in the past. As I said, the Pisces have a past, and that past is not too distant past, you know. It's been happening maybe a year, 2 years, or 6 months, or maybe less than that, or maybe a little more than that. The time frame doesn't matter. But this person doesn't want this kind of energy where he or she had planted the harvest and is watching it grow, but nothing is bearing the result of it, you know. Then he's having or she's having the death because there has been a tower moment in their lives. Okay, and the tower moment may have come because of different reasons. Like I said, it could have come because of the Wheel of Fortune, it could have come because of this Temperance, it could have come for any reason, but it has definitely come. It could have come for being an intuitive person, being the High Priestess, but definitely the tower situation had come, or in the outcome will be coming in the month of December. Maybe there had been a tower as well before, but this tower situation will be again walking into their lives in the month of December, where he will or she will have to protect themselves and their loved ones. Okay, because somebody is going to throw their stones at the Pisces. Somebody is going to make them feel small. Somebody is going to attack them in the month of December to prove that the Pisces has been a very wrong person, okay, has done wrong and unjustful things to them, whoever that person could be. It could be the karmic, it could be the family members, it could be the outside people, anybody that the Pisces has had this issue and conflict because of which he had to move. It's my understanding that this situation for the Pisces has to do with a karmic situation. I could be wrong, ladies and gentlemen, but this is my feeling with all the cards that I'm getting here at this point in time. Okay, and this battle, this ongoing vicious battle, it's only because of the karmic who is still present in the life of the Pisces and is interfering in their love relationship at this point in time. Okay, and also the death is coming because of a new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that is going to be created, manifested, worked upon, magic worked upon as a magician or by the universe, doesn't matter. But this is because of the Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the new beginning, which the Pisces are going to act upon, being the Emperor, being just, being truthful, being honest, working with clarity to gather the momentum of his success, where he will or she will be able to tame the demon inside and outside his world or her world. Okay, and that's again because of the Queen of Pentacles that they want to reach. Okay, the person they love, like I said, the person they love, for them the person is the Queen of Cups, for them the person is the Empress. Okay, and for them the person is also the Queen of Pentacles, very balanced, very mature, could manage the outside, inside. You know, she has her life that she can control on her fingertips. You know, she's that able. So that is because this person, the Pisces, wants to reach the Queen of Pentacles and have that stability in their life. Okay, so therefore this situation of death is coming up as an outcome in the month of December from 1st to the 15th, is only because of all these energies that he or she will be crossing through to reach their stability, their foundation, their happiness, their blessings, their everything, their fulfillment, their joys, everything that the Pisces has been working upon in the last few months or years to have come to this point, you know. It's been quite a journey for the Pisces I see in here, and I'm not surprised, honestly, because when I first got the cards, I was little taken aback because I didn't know what's going on in here until I meditated, understood, and as I read the cards, I understood even better as to what the energies are telling me and giving us the story that the Pisces in December will have to walk through or go through here. Okay, so yeah, it's been quite a reading, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope it resonates with you, because this definitely is a situation with the karmic. It cannot be otherwise. It is not an outside situation, and the person he or she loves is a new person in their life who is, for the Pisces, absolutely the most gorgeous, the most beautiful, the most divine personality that he or she could have ever imagined having in their lives. Okay, so there is a lot of love, lot of respect, lot of regard for the person that the Pisces loves, and therefore he or she will do anything, bring or call upon the tower, the death. Two major arcanas in the outcome is a story by itself, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's really a little hard, and has been, my mind is kind of frozen after having done this reading, because of all the energies that came to me, and I could see clearly as to what's going on in the life of the Pisces, or what's coming to them in the month of December 2018, from the 1st until the 15th. Okay, so nothing to worry about, and because, like I said, the strength will be granted, the demons will be fought, and the Pisces will themselves manifest what they want in this life, with the person they love, with the journey they want to have, with the blessings from the universe. What more does a person really want, so I think that's the way the energies are going to float in. And as we do the next reading for the month of December, we will be able to check on more energies to see what happened after this, going forward in the month of December, to check on the Piscean energy. It's been quite a reading, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely been quite a tasking one. That's how I would like to see, because it had more story in that, than I had imagined would probably come up in here. Okay, so let's take a love card in here and see what my love angels have to tell the Pisces out here. Separation. Okay, so there will be a moment of separation in the month of December, but going forward, it says give your relationship a chance and work on your partnership. So therefore they will themselves have to develop this kind of understanding with the new person, to give their relationship a chance. And the bottom of the deck says love yourself first. Okay, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So therefore it's a message for all the Pisces who are hearing me out. Before you do anything else, you need to also love yourself, respect yourself, and that love and respect will automatically come back to you from the universe. Okay, but in the month of December, in the first half of December, you definitely will go through a part of time of separation from one another for whatever rhyme or reason. Maybe because you'll both need to rest. Okay, this could be the reason why you're taking your time off from one another, to give yourself enough space. And also that will also make it possible, because of the space, to give your relationship a chance to work on your partnership. okay, to understand each other even better. Everybody, as far as the Pisces and their love is concerned, the significant other, they are all in the right places. There is nothing wrong, okay? But definitely there are external issues that the Pisces will have to confront in the month of December and be able to resolve those issues ASAP, okay? As far as the goddess guidance is concerned, it says, medicine woman, you are a channel for divine healing power. Okay, so whatever you do in the month of December, the first 2 weeks, it will also give you enough power to heal yourself, to love yourself, to respect yourself, and that will be reciprocated to you from the universe. Okay, that will automatically come floating to you from the universe. And the bottom of my goddess guidance says past life. Okay, this situation involves your past life memories. So definitely now it is even more clear as I'm reading this, it's even more clear that this entire situation with the significant other is definitely a past life connection, and that is the reason why I said that in the beginning the energy that is crossing them is that of the universal card or cups that has come to them from the universe, the 10 of cups. They had not planned for it, they had not prepared for it, they had not even perhaps known about it till the time the universe had stepped in to bring the cups to both those people here. Okay, so that is what tells me, and now I can see how it is correlated with past life issues. That's why now I can wind up and say all these issues that is happening in the life of these Pisces is happening for the karmic whoever is present in their life as of today and going forward in the month of December. And that's the fight over the karmic for the person, for the Empress, for the Queen of Cups that the Pisces happens to want back in their life. Okay, that is what the fight is for. And at the bottom of this deck, it's the Hangman, okay? So they have been holding on to this kind of situation for quite some time. Okay? So definitely there is going to be a movement after the first 2 weeks in December going forward, when this thing will disappear by itself and something new will come forward. Something new will happen, because after that we have the 8 of Wands energy in here. Okay, which is news, communication, accelerated motion, fast movement. And that is why going forward, where is my card in here? Everything seems to have got lost. Give me a second, guys. He's going into the mode of the Knight of Cups. Not the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Swords. If you remember the future energy, I'm trying to find that card in here. It's got lost somewhere. In the future energy, that's the reason why there is going to be accelerated motion of the Piscean himself or herself, where they will go into the mode of being the Knight of Swords. Okay, I'm not being able to find, that's funny. It'll come back to me, but wherever it's hiding right now. Okay, so anyway, so this is what it is at the bottom of the deck, swift movement, accelerated motions going forward in the month of December. And that's again the bottom of my deck that I've used for my clarification, calls for justice. Okay, calls for justice. So then, like I said, it's a magician, it's the justice from the universe that is working its magic upon this divine connection that the Pisces have happened to find for themselves, not too long ago maybe, or maybe a little long ago, whatever the time frame, doesn't matter, but definitely considers this new person in their life to be absolutely divine and happen to be made for them. Okay, so with this beautiful message, I end this video, ladies and gentlemen, till we meet again, and I will have to upload another zodiac as we go from there. Okay, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and thank you for being a part of my journey. Thank you, guys.